Hello and welcome back to the Pokemon Emerald All Grass Playthrough with me, the Jonin Monkey.
And me, Sven the Crusader.
Rightio, we're now going to meet my father. Well, the trainer's father to be precise, but never mind. Yeah, this is the first time any one of the gym leaders has actually been directly related to the main character, which, in all honesty, I kind of liked. It kind of gave a new angle to the whole gym leaders thing, rather than just being random strangers you don't know.
Yeah, that, and I liked it because being the fanboy I am, it just reminded me of I Am Your Father.
Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Now, with all this talk of fathers, we've completely ignored Wally's appearance, although, then again, the fanbase seems to ignore Wally generally. Yeah, Wally here is basically wanting to learn how to catch Pokemon, and, well, for some reason, even though apparently you're the one that's meant to be teaching him, he's basically teaching you, which is the paradox, if nothing else. And here's Rods, a very rare psychic type for this game.
Yeah, let me just comment on that. He found a Ralts first try. That doesn't happen.
Not unless you're very, very lucky.
Yeah, I actually recently played, well, not really recently, but I played Pokemon Sapphire, and I tried to get one of these. I was there for 2 hours.
I know. The same happened in my first playthrough. I saw, like, we came into the grass and I thought, whoa, this is cool. Oh, I have to try and find this Pokemon. About 3 hours later, well, maybe that was an exaggeration, but yeah, after a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, to quickly explain what we're going on about, certain Pokemon are, in every single route, Pokemon are classified into rare, uncommon, and, well, common, basically. And the rare ones, from my experience, it takes about, you've got like 1 in 20 chance of finding a rare Pokemon, so, yeah, if you like searching through grass forever.
Well, it's better than one alternative. Fishing for 3 hours.
Oh, yeah, it's not fun fishing.
Yeah, I don't know where I was, but I had to have spent 4 hours searching for and then trying to catch. I forget what Pokemon, but
yeah, it's never fun. But more on that when we actually get to fishing. So yeah, now that we've talked about our dad, he's told us to go on to the next town. I forget what the name is, because apparently we're not strong enough to fight him yet. And this is how incredibly lucky I was.
Oh, that's unfair.
I couldn't believe it though. I was actually looking for a completely different Pokemon, and the first one was Ralts. I was like, what? The one time I wasn't interested in catching him, although I do catch him now, of course.
Yeah.
No way I'm letting an opportunity like this get by me.
Whenever opportunity presents itself, you know, screw the all grass playthrough.
Yeah. Although, to be honest, right now, Ralts is going to be used Ralts has now gained the title of what some people call HM slave. Because, like I said, we're looking for all the grass. Now, since then, I've cut out me searching through Zigzagoon and Mighty Yena, because, to be honest, that's what you're mostly going to find in this area. And this is the first Pokemon the second, technically, we're going to be using in this grass playthrough. Lotad! Who is not impressive to look at, let's be honest.
Yeah. I do find, even though I find the move Growl, whatever it's used against me, really annoying, it does come in handy whenever you're trying to weaken a Pokemon.
That's true. Yeah, apparently, from weakening an enemy's stats somehow manages to... somehow it also makes it easier to catch. I don't know how, it just does.
Maybe... I'm not going to question that logic, it's Pokemon.
Yeah, that's true. And this is one tactic you can do, although to be honest, I think I've only used this tactic once in a playthrough, but basically, if you capture more than one Pokemon, they have different stats each time. So if you're going to be one of these people who tries to look at all the stats and get the best possible team, then it's good to capture 2 or 3 to compare the stats later on and decide which one would be the best.
Yeah, I've seen many people do that, and let me tell you, I just don't have the botheredness.
No, neither do I. I only decided to try it out once this playthrough of Lotad, and yeah, you'll see in a minute why I plan to never do it again. Yeah, but basically the reason why we're catching Lotad is Lotad's the first mixture of water and grass, which is going to make you come in handy for the next playthrough. Wait, not next playthrough, one certain gym leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, now this is the moment when I'm talking about. You see, I'll be showing off this stat screen to compare the two. Now, if you look here, they're pretty good stats. Press down to go to the next one. The
Right
exactly the same. That was utterly pointless, the whole thing. I'm desperately now trying to look for anything that's slightly different. Yeah, in the end I've decided to go with the male Lotad we caught because I prefer speed to healing. Don't know why.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I'll probably never do the whole comparing stats thing again.
Well, in all fairness, when it's a Lotad, you kind of have to compare stats, because it's not a very strong Pokemon.
No. The only reason I'm using it at all, normally I kind of just tend to go out of my way to avoid it, although the problem is I need something to take care of a certain gym leader later on. Because they use fire Pokemon, and as we all know, grass and fire burns.
Yeah, and the water-grass thing kind of evens that out.
Yeah. This is kind of one random situation. Let's see, I'm gonna buy this potion. Nope. I'm broke. Let's see, what do I do now? Wait for it. Run! Well, I should actually, to be honest, what I would have done in a real life situation is probably get out one of my Pokemon to hold it at gunpoint or something. Is it? Listen to me. I've got a Trico. You will give me the potions, or else you'll get absorbed to death. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever's in a human that a Pokemon can absorb.
Yeah. And we quickly pay to visit Wally's parents, and who are you?
Yeah, forget all the champions in the game stalking you. This guy is the creepiest stalker you could have.
Yeah, this guy's gonna follow you around. I wish I could say it's his last appearance, but it's not. Not in a lot.
Yeah, he just has that stalker look about him. He even has those creepy glasses.
Yeah, he's trying to hide his face. What's he got to hide?
And people thought it was bad in the next generation whenever you have 2 people stalking you.
Oh, yeah. Although, to be fair, that was actually kind of nice, because at least they tried to help you, at least for a short map.
Yeah.
And I also like the double... Also, they healed your Pokemon after every fight, which was always nice.
Oh, yeah, the tag team battles you got at intervals. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Easiest training ever.
Yeah, but I guess we should save that for another playthrough. Maybe I'll do one of the next generations after this sooner.
Oh, I would definitely join in. I've gotten back into the 4th generation, and oh boy, is it fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I really like about it. Oh, we should look at that one, a 3rd generation game. Anyway. Yeah. You just see...
Enough 4th rambling.
Yeah, you just see me pick up berries, and now... Yeah, basically what you can do with the berries is that you can give them to Pokemon for them to heal themselves at any point.
Really handy.
Yeah. You can't do it with potions though, because apparently they don't know how they work, which is fair enough. And, oh god, running out of time. So, that was me, the Jonin Monkey.
And me, Spin the Crusader. See ya!